Namita Barik, and welcome to Brand India Interview CIMSME. I have with me today a fabulous, wonderful lady, Sandhya Jella. Today's guest is founder of clothing brand which is called Shaivi, which says a princess desire. She hails from Hyderabad and an MBA graduate from Pune University. A fashion designer, stylist, influencer who believes in holistic grooming. She is a committee member of SMT Silk Mark since 2018. She's a winner of Beauty Pageant Miss Global India along with subtitle Beauty with Brain 2019-2010. She was also a top finalist in Miss Asia Pacific India 2009-19. Miss Sandhya is a committee member of Young COWE Telangana chapter, where they train young women to start their own business, guide them, mentor them, and support them from college to corporate journey. She's also a brand ambassador of Value for Education, which empowers girls' child to be fearless, independent, confident, building self-esteem and awareness. Also facilitate self-defense and work towards creating a conducive society, counseling boys towards gender equality. So let's listen to her story, how that journey from entrepreneurship to fashion designer to a beauty pageant, how that happened. Let's listen to her story. Let's welcome Sandhya Jella. Hi Sandhya.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much. So can we can you just take us through that journey, how that happened? You know, what motivated you, what inspired you to go to a beauty pageant from entrepreneurship to a beauty pageant?
Every story, every step I have concrete story for that. But before that, I can only say the reason being a woman is the exact inspiration to complete all this my journey. Well, to get into the pageants, I was never into the pageants and all. I was into business first, and then when I saw so many women, when I came out and when I saw people are doing a lot, and then one day I thought, why not? Though I am not that much heighted, but there was an international pageant going where there's a petite category called 5 point, they were like taking 5.2 below and all. And I thought, why not I apply? And I did apply, and there were 52 countries who were actually conducting, and 52 countries were participating in that. And fortunately, I've been selected. I mean, my profile been screenshotted, and I've been selected. That's how my journey started. And then from there I went to Asia Pacific, and I then recently I won Miss Global India, and also some subtitles like Beauty with the Brain. So this was my pageant journey. This what happened only when I came out, when I saw other women who are married and who are doing Mrs. Category things. Then I thought, why not? So this was my entrepreneur journey. I mean, like my pageant journey.
Well, that's nice because it takes a lot of courage to go from where you are and where you. So where do you see yourself in coming 5 years as an entrepreneur?
Coming 5 years, my journey was very tough. Actually, when I wanted to do something as an, I can say the entrepreneur, the shift has awakened in me when I was very small, because of something which happened to me when I was very small. So since then, I wanted to do something, wanted to prove something, and being a woman, it was very tough. So I wanted to inspire the people. I mean, down the lane 5 years, if someone like me wanted to do something, because I never had any support to come down to this stage. So
Right.
definitely down the lane 5 years, I would like to inspire the people. I would reach out the people. I wanted to grow the network, and I wanted to grow the women around me. That's what I wanted to see. Apart from then, I'm happy with what I have achieved. But yes, there's a lot to learn in the world. So I'll keep learning and keep sharing with the people and keep helping the women. Would be my not the 5 years, maybe another 10 years or rest of my life. Wanted to be with the women and to support them.
Great vision actually. And what if this entrepreneurship didn't work for you? What were the fear you had while starting this journey? What does that feeling like? Were you fearful, or you were fearless, or you have a plan B? Okay, if this is not working, I'm going to do something else. So, do you have something that in your mind?
There was never a, in fact, there was a fire in my mind. Never a fear in my mind. It was a fire which generated. I always say everywhere. I had a small story which I would like to share it here. When I was very small, my dad and my big dad are own brothers, got married to own sisters. So two, girls got married to the same house. Like my big dad, my dad were brothers, and my mom and big mom were sisters. And then their child and me were having all aunts and uncles and grandma and grandpa all were same.
Okay.
It was not good. Though my dad was also working with a good company. He was working with Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, and my big dad was working with Indian Airlines. And um, financially, he was a bit strong, but my dad was also doing good. But that small difference, my relatives and my people around me, my own aunts and uncles who are my dad's mom's brothers and sisters, I don't know what that makes big difference in the society. If there's financial, people will really calculate on that, which made them to treat me very less. So since then I thought I wanted to prove myself that I'm nothing less than my cousin who is of my age group of just months difference. So that's how my journey started. And so I wanted to show people that I can do something, and I wanted to make them sure that I'm nothing less. So always I had that fire in my mind, but never a fear. And that made me to come down to this place. And very early age I started my business, and of course my parents also supported, and all other people now, all those relatives and all those uncles and aunts, they invite me for the invite me for anything. The invitation would be the first to me. So I say that when you prove, then people will come to us. But the society, I still see that Indian society in many aspects has to change. One should not decide on the person's what he or she possesses. One should decide on what skill or what the courage or the mindset or the thought process a person is on, not the properties or what, not that the
Yes.
person possess. So this kind of mindset should be changed. So this is what my journey was, and this is what I had in my mind. So I was very fearless. I only wanted to prove, and that's how I have proved, and that's how I have started my entrepreneur journey as soon as I started my college. In fact, I was in my school and I was in my college. I always used to dream that what should I do to prove them. So I always used to dream what should I do. So always the fire was there, not the fear.
Agreed. That's nice to know. So, what do you feel? That time, the challenges we women used to have, and right now, how much it's changed. There is a shift of mindset. Is it there, or is still people thinking that way, or we have overcome that? Maybe in the percentage, how much we have come over that challenge. And have you ever faced that kind of challenge as a girl, that it is easy for maybe for a woman to start a business, but it is not easy for a woman to start that. So did you feel that difference, or the challenge are different for you?
Definitely. there's challenges which I've come across. When I wanted to start my business, of course, my own parents didn't allow me. They said, what is that you wanted to do? Why do you wanted to start? You can just get married and just be happy, right? So they were not sure that I can do. They didn't object it, but they were not cleared with the mind. Though we all are from born brought up in city, Hyderabad, so they, my parents also educated. Then that they know that women like I mean, like in my period, and I'm not that old, but still that time also when I started 7-8 years back, my parents were objecting me that why don't you get married and settle, you will have a good life, why do you want to take a risk?
Yes.
So from then or now, I don't feel there is much difference being changed in the society, though even now also women face a lot of challenges, and even when I started in the market, I could see a lot of men dominating. I don't discriminate between the gender, but then I see still women has to come out, and I'm thanks to there are so many good NGOs and organizations and other the groups which are coming up to support, and I'm so happy that CMSME also doing a great thing supporting women, and especially Santosh ji being a man standing for the people and supporting all this. Not seen 7-8 years back something like this, who were like supporting the women, though there were not much obstacles to me. Little my parents, like they said, why do you wanted to take risk and all, and I have to fight with them for some time, some days I didn't eat and something like that. Then they got convinced, and I got into the field. But this won't be scenario to everyone, right? This will not be with everyone. So
Exactly.
definitely there is a challenges in the field. Even yet, though there could be a small change happening now, it is in the process. I don't say it is in Hyderabad. I say not in Telangana, in India. Everywhere the process, the change is happening now, but not completely changed. So definitely there is a lot of challenges. Today's woman is also actually facing financially, or it say it is a market, or to build up a networking, or to set up her thought process into a business. There is a challenge, but I say don't fear with the challenge. You have to come out, then only you can when there is no hurdles, how do you find the success? Definitely there is a ups and down when you come to that success point.
Yeah, I agreed. And I also agreed. And I would like to thank you, Santoshji, Pravina, and Spandana, also Anju ma'am, Aparna ma'am. The amount of work they're doing, and I love the Santoshji says that women has to do it, no man, women has to do it, and I just love that into and that vibe. Absolutely a
I
big honor for them, all of them.
so great here, entire team. I've just taken Santoshji's name because I still feel this is a men's world, but here the organization for the women is being started by Santoshji, so I taken his name. But
Yes.
absolutely all the women here, I could see Pravina Garu, Aparna Garu, Anju ma'am, and all my friends, Spandana, Sahitya, Samita, and you.
Yes,
Oh my,
yes.
the energy is like I
Very enthusiastic. I just love to be around them. They will rub off that energy to you. So, Sandhya, what you like? What are the challenges one should be ready who's entering into entrepreneurship, like in your field
my
right
feeling.
now? Yeah, they should be ready. That it will be challenging.
Yeah,
Yes.
my all know it's a fashion like this. Today it will be fashion, tomorrow it won't be fashion. It's
Yes.
keep changing all the trends. It's like a life. You need to be ready to whatever it comes. Like it is like ups and downs. One need to be ready with this mindset. Mindset that anything can happen, and you have to get ready for that ups and that downs, that roller coaster life, like a lifeline. And you should be ready to leave the expected thing and accept the unexpected thing. So this is what I say, you need to have a strong mindset to get into this field. It's not that colorful like how the fashion is. One who stands here is like, because lot of trends keep changing, lot of things keep happening, lot of new stores and new brands coming up. So it's a biggest challenge, challenging industry, I could say. So one who is very strong only can stand here. So this is
That's
also
okay.
life, you know, it happens.
It's okay. We can understand that. Yes. So, what you would say that what helped you, your practical knowledge or your education? What helped you most in your journey to settle down in your business? And what is that uniqueness you have in your business? What is that you have essence that people get dragged into your to you? What is your uniqueness?
My uniqueness, well, before that I'll say, the business in this field, one should be, as I said, it's a very competitive field. So one should be ready for that competitiveness, and one should have a uniqueness also, as you said. I always wanted to build up my brand Shivy, but wherever I went, people have recognized me, and my brand Sandhya Jella has been recognized. So I could say this is the uniqueness of mine. I wanted to promote my brand, but simultaneously even I'm being promoted out. So this is my uniqueness. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That sounds great. And how you who is Sandhya Jella apart from all the achievements you have, the business, the money you have, the career you have, the present you have? Who's Sandhya Jella? Who's really she is apart from everything if you taken out?
I'm
Yes.
a who dreamt to do something, who dreamt to come out of when that small things, because as a child anyone's mind would be clay. And when my own relatives, my dads and my sister, my mom's sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles, those people were treating little ill, small things which they wanted to, when they open up a sweet box they give it to my cousin first, not to me. That
Oh,
can all things, just because my big dad was having little more money, not that my dad was having. So this kind of a difference, so that kind of a clay mind. So I wanted to do something. So as a small girl I always wanted to, I always dreamt of doing something. So you can say I'm a dreamer. And then you can say I'm a person who believes in equality, because I didn't got that one when I was small. And you can say I am an animal lover, because I know when that compassion when you don't have it. So when I get time I just go spend time with the street dogs. I don't use the name street dogs, I call them designer dogs, because our Indian dogs are with different colors and patterns and combinations. I literally call them my designer dogs. So always feeding all my area dogs. I go from one stretch to other stretch, probably 100 dogs, they recognize me more than human.
wow. That's great. Yeah, yeah, they're very compassionate being. And yes, when I had I have one, then I realized how lovely to have them, how compassionate and kind they are, loving they are. Great, great to know that you are doing so much social service and everything. What do you say? What do you say to a girl child who is growing up?
I would tell her not to limit. I only convey this to a girl child, that not to think herself less or limit herself just to the home works. She has to, what she possesses, she has to explore that. And her strength she has, she has to give it back to the society as well. So she is required for the development of the world also equally. So I suggest, I mean, like, I want the girl to equally be participated in other activities apart from the activities at home. Then only lot of technical things and lot of other things in the world, be it in the field of science, be it in the field of entrepreneur things, many things can happen. We know, I don't want to list out what our women have done in the past, how many people have contributed. So definitely I said, I request them not to limit themselves to one segment. Let them come out and let that uniqueness and that ideas should flow equally, because God has created man and woman. So when they go together, then that drive will be balanced. All the things will be balanced, even outside the house also. So I want them to come out and do the best to the society and to the world and to the mother earth.
Great. So let them explore their own life. Great, advice. So are you online? Do you promote your brand online? And how did it help you? Like, we are also coming up with your online summit, right? As we know, Global Women in India Trade Summit. So 2021, it started from 5th of March to 8th of March, and there are many countries from outside from India are participating in the same. How do you think that it can help the women entrepreneurs to get get benefit out of it? So what do you think about this online summits and online platform that they are getting?
Definitely a very great thing which is happening right now, because as we all know what kind of situation we all are going through past 1 year now. And as we all are human beings, whenever there is a crisis, we never sit back. We always have come out with some solutions, be it stone era or be it any other era. We have come out things. So same way, now that there's a pandemic happening, so we haven't limited ourselves. We all have come out online, and I am sure this is going to help them to grow more. Actually, in fact, this is giving them global contact and global networking. Whatever they're going to actually, what they were earning all this time can actually double their income or double their services or double anything. That is the scope and that is the strength of online right now. And definitely, even I am doing my business, and I'm going to start my another venture also, which is going to happen online only. I mean, I wanted to give away the learnings which I have learned, not just my fashion field, also my 2 years journey of my pageant field, the grooming things. And I also adopted some internal, the grooming from inside. Now, what kind of right food you have to eat and how you have to be healthy and all, when you have this kind of situations outside, to get that herd immunity. So even I am thinking to start my another venture, especially online. Definitely what CMISME is also doing, online virtual things and the online trades. This is going to help them in a great way.
Yes, I hope so. Much more, many people will are going to more benefit get benefit out of it, and there will be more collaboration in future, and we are going to benefit it out of it. We'll get a global visibility, and I love that. Even I am participating in that. So let's hope for doing a great event, making it a great event. So yes, and also CIMSME is coming up with free Udyayam registration event, where all the all the business people, they can register themselves. And you can for the registration you can contact Pravina ji and Samhita for registration. That's going to help you a lot in future. And thank you so much, Sandhya, for this beautiful beautiful interview. And of course it's going to inspire many ladies who are aspiring a lot in their life. They might be going through a lot of problems this pandemic. They might be struggling in life, but they will surely get some kind of strength. And they will start their journey, if not today then never. So you might inspire millions. And wishing you all the best, and wishing you all the best for your future endeavor, and keep shining. Thank you so much. I'm signing off, Namita Barik.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much. We will all together shine in CIM SME.
Sure. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Santoshji. Thank you, Pravina.